being lean can change your whole entire life. And I can tell you one thing, it definitely changed my life, right? So this used to be me. I was skinny, I was out of shape, I felt invisible half my life, right? And truth be told, bro, I had no sense of confidence in myself at all, right? And I can tell you right now, lean is low. But before we even get into the video, I'm gonna show you some proof, right, with some street interviews, so that way you can actually see for yourself what women truly like, right? So that being said, let's get straight into that fucking video. I'm gonna show you 4 physiques, and I want to choose the most attractive one.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Have you seen this one?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
So you know what? Okay, cool. So you just don't answer it, Ammo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So that's 4 physiques there. Which one do you find the most attractive one, and why?
I'm gonna go 3
Okay. Why number 3?
because it's not too big and it's not small.
That's what she said. No, but why not number 4 then? He still works out. Or like
I
number 2?
don't like the veins and it looks like he takes steroids.
Okay, so you know you're okay.
Yeah, I know.
She knows her shit. Not gonna lie. How about number 2? Like girls like dad bods and that. No?
I think it's the chest hair.
I think if he had a bit more of a tan, then it might be acceptable.
Yeah.
But
Is
he's
that valid? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Well, you already know, but number 3 is actually me. So thank you. Okay, cool. My next question is, what's your type? Alright, so you get the point, right? From these interviews. And I've done so many interviews, right? And they've all given the same answer, right? And on top of this, it's not just about attraction and it's not just about girls, yeah? But let's face it, when you're a man, what do you truly want in life? Ask yourself, right? Because I know what every man truly wants. Because again, I am a fucking man, you right? All we want is money, muscles, and women, right? If you master them 3 things, as a man, we will truly be happy. You know what I'm saying? We look good, we're financially free, and we can be with anyone that we choose to be with, right? And then obviously after that, yeah, creating a family and so on and so on. That's cool, right? But my point is, let's just start with the physical stuff, right? When I was skinny and out of shape, the amount of respect that I used to get from women, from friends, from family was pretty quite low, right? Because truthfully, when you're out of shape, whether you're skinny or you're overweight and you're fat, right, you won't really see it as much, but people don't really tend to respect you, right? And truthfully, the moment you get in shape, you actually increase your level of attention and attraction on yourself, right? And for some reason, once you become more attractive, people treat you completely different. Like there's a thing called pretty privilege, right? Which I never kind of felt when I was skinny. But the moment I got in shape, I took my health a lot more seriously. I took my grooming to a whole new level, because this is how I used to look, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I sorted out my eyebrows, I sorted out my skincare, right? I sorted out my gut health, because I started to actually make big change in my life and the habits that I installed in my life on a day-to-day basis. The results were actually there. I started to physically change, right? My appearance was a lot more attractive. And truthfully, when you start to stay consistent in the gym, right? When you start to stay consistent with your nutrition and your habits of walking, daily intake of water, and so on and so on and so on, you start to carry yourself in a completely new manner. And I can't express it enough here. It's not about getting massive like a bodybuilder. It's not about injecting roids and taking all these fucking enhancers, right? It's just building muscle, staying lean as possible as you can, right? Having some veins in, making sure that your veins are popping, making sure you're vascular, making sure you got a nice shoulder to waist ratio, and pretty privilege starts to kick in, bro. When it comes to women, truthfully, even when men speak to you, they put respect on your name because they know subconsciously, right, that it takes a lot of dedication and hard work to get in shape. And the moment you start walking around with your shoulders up high, with this sense of confidence and trust in yourself, people tend to feel your energy. People start to think like, yo, who is this guy? He has this kind of like, this magnetic aura about him. You know what I'm saying? And face it or not, bro, there's pros and cons into getting lean. There's pros and cons into being good looking, right? People are gonna love you and people are gonna hate you. That's just how the world works. The moment you start kind of succeeding, right? People are gonna be jealous of you. It could be your friends, could be even your family members. But majority of the time, it will be your close friends, right? Because the way that you start getting treated now from women is completely different, right? Women want to be around you more, start speaking to you, right? But there was this one time I went to a bar, right? And I was just kind of chilling with my friends, right? And there was this one girl that was actually like, she was nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She was nice, bro. Yeah. And she kept kind of looking over. So I kind of noticed her looking and like glancing over, right? But I noticed it, but at the same time, I don't want to just, I'm not hungry, bro. Like, I get an abundance of attention. So the moment I kind of know someone's interested in me, and if I got a slight interest in them, I'm not just going to jump on them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to take my time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a calm guy, bro, right? Anyway, I seen her like looking over a couple of times. She's not really kind of said much, but I've caught her kind of looking at me, you know what I'm saying? Right? I made a bit of eye contact, whatever. I'm still with my friends, right? She's tapped my friend, right? And believe it or not, obviously, so my friend he's a bit overweight, right? He's a bit overweight and he doesn't really take care of himself much, right? And obviously, I'm not really too close with this friend now, but back in the day, obviously, as soon as I got in shape. But my point is, anyway, she touched his shoulder. She started to speak to him, right? So obviously, I know what she was trying to do. She was trying to speak to him to slowly get through to me, right? And it's not like I was trying to like belittle my friend. It's not like that because I didn't say anything about it. Like I didn't even speak to her, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I just knew her actions, right? Anyway, so my friend's there, like obviously she's like talking to her or whatever. And obviously he's giving me these eye contact, like, yo, this thing's on me, you know what I'm saying? Like this girl's on me, right? Like she's feeling, man, you get me? I'm like, cool, like you do your thing, bro. That's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, do your thing, bro. And then, believe it or not, right, after like a little conversation he had with her, she goes to him, oh, what's your friend's name? Right? And obviously he's looked over to me, right? And he said, what, him? And she's like, yeah, what's your friend's name? And I've just looked at her and I was just like, that's what I'm saying, man. But in moments like that, right, girls will move to you. You know what I'm saying? They'll do it in a smooth transition without you even kind of realizing. But obviously I kind of clocked that. I kind of realized what she was doing anyway, right? But my point is, in situations like that, some friends will start to envy you. Some friends will start to, they might not even want to be around you anymore once you get lean and once you get in shape, right? Because you just take all the attention every single time you go out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls think that they're trying to chat to them, but then they always ask for like the friend's name or the friend's number, and then they want to get to know the person that's in shape, that's attractive, right? So these friends start to really envy you and they low-key get jealous of you. And that's why once you get lean, you have to learn to be hated, bro, right? Once you get lean and you start looking attractive and you start putting some muscle on, your old friends, you have to find similar friends that are on your similar wavelength, right? That are doing similar things to you, right? Whether like they also go to the gym and they take care of themselves, right? So my point is, lean is law, bro. Your whole life will change when it comes to women, when it comes to men treating you in terms of respect. Even how you treat yourself changes, right? Because you've built better system and better habits of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to upgrade your career. Now you want to focus on, okay, cool, I've mastered my physique now. Cool, now I want to master what I can do for my career. Now I want to master about psychology and how a business works and how I can run a business, right? Bro, lean is everything, bro. And this shit truly changed my entire life. I cannot explain to you how it will dramatically change your life if you just take it seriously though. Because in this day and age, yeah, people are out of shape, they're eating whatever the fuck they want, right? They're eating junk food all the time, right? They can't even control what's going in their mouth. How are they going to go control a fucking business? You know what I'm saying? How are they going to control their relationship, right? Getting lean is not just about your physical appearance. It's the way that you start to believe in yourself. Once you master your body, bro, and your physique, you can master anything. You get me? Anyway, lean is fucking law. Get in shape, take care of yourself, stay consistent, keep pushing through even on the days that you don't feel like doing it, because them days count the most, right? That being said, hopefully you found some good value in this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.